to Atlanta where the players play, and we ride on them things like
It's time for the crushing interview.
Hey, but the case was good, right?
Glaze, I'm in my feelings, Glaze. you gonna have to go ahead and do the introduction, Glaze.
Hey, man,
I ask questions.
This question interview brought to you by Oracy Software. The Oracy team is committed to providing full life cycle support for developing, testing, and delivering market-driven products. Oracy's motto: when a customer engages one of us, they engage all of us. Go to oracy.com, ORASI.com for more information. All right, man, so come on, man. You gotta
Go ahead, Glaze.
You gonna give me an introduction, man?
Just go ahead, Glaze.
Can
I get out my feelings for a second?
All right, so make sure
I
it's
ask great
We
questions.
are honored to have
Yes.
two ladies from the Georgia Tech
Yes.
Yellow Jackets here, all the way from Italy.
Yes.
Junior, I'm not gonna say it, but Francesca Pond,
Yes.
and also from Charlotte, Uptown,
Queen City, baby.
Channing Scott. How you ladies doing today?
Good, thank you.
All right, we doing good?
Yeah.
All smiles.
Start off, Miss.
All
Start
smiles.
off.
My first question for both of you ladies. ACC players around the corner. What are we looking forward to? We'll start with you, Francesca.
Start with me.
Just start with you.
We are really excited. The ACC is coming up soon. In 2 days, we play our first game, Boston College at Boston. We have a completely new team, and so we are excited because nobody knows about us, and we can surprise everybody. Every game is gonna be a fight, and we love to fight.
I love it.
So let's talk about that, Channing. Do you feel like people really know what's coming this year from Georgia Tech? I think people's kind of sleeping on y'all. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't think a lot of people know what we're about to do because half our team is new and half of them are freshmen, so they're inexperienced in collegiate basketball. But I really think we're about to make some noise and upset people and just bring a lot of attention to Georgia Tech women's basketball program.
I gotta ask this question. Which arena are you most looking forward to getting to? I know it's first game, Boston College, I understand that, but what's that one arena that you guys just love to play in?
I mean, we like playing on our home court.
Oh,
I think we
okay.
got the best.
Yeah,
McCamish Pavilion, we think that's the best. So
of course.
So let me ask y'all, how do you feel like you started so far? You're 10-3 right now, if I'm not mistaken. How do you feel like the season has went so far? Is it where y'all thought y'all be? Would you like to be a little bit further? Is it where are you thinking you guys are right now?
I think we are in a great point. We came, like the last game, we came together, we played together, and we played really good. So we are ready to start.
And Channing?
I think, well, our main goal is to make it to the tournament, you know. That's what's like our biggest goal. So we know that we have to defend our home court and get road wins. Right now, we're at a good start, but we need to keep pushing and beat some teams that people might not expect us to beat.
That's one of the tough things because ACC conference play is very tough. But you guys, I mean, you look at double-digit steals and you putting up points. Just talk about what's been good for you this season as far as your game.
This season, I think we've been like focusing a lot on like getting deflections and playing hard and having a great start when we play, and just having that effort and intensity there. We also are like a trapping team. Like
Yes.
our bread and butter is defense. That's where we start. So
Right.
we like to trap and just get teams like riled up and moving faster, and then we just play off of them. And we like to move in transition.
Francesca, y'all go pretty deep on the bench. I've seen y'all rotate a whole different five when y'all
Yes.
play. What does that do for y'all? Because you have to keep the intensity going and making sure y'all doing the trapping and the defense. What does it do to keep it up tempo?
Like our coach say, it's not a sprint, but it's a marathon. We have a lot of games, so it's important that everybody on the bench give us a good contribute on the court. So we are very lucky to have a long bench because it helps us get through the whole season.
Now I have a fun question. You guys look very good in this Adidas gear.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about the transition from Russell to now you guys wearing Adidas.
I mean, I think you can compare Russell with Adidas. Adidas is like in another planet. I think every gear that we have now is like good.
Right.
He has swag. So
Well, little did you know, the person that made the Russell brand graduated from Georgia Tech.
We know about the Georgia Tech.
Yeah, we know that's why that
Yeah.
lifetime contract was almost in place.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord have mercy. Thank God we out of it.
Yeah. But you're wearing it now. But we'll talk about Coach Joe later, because Coach Joe scared me a little bit.
She scared me too.
She's a little intense for us.
Yes.
But as a team, now you guys are the leaders of the squad. You're the juniors, y'all on there. Bringing in all these freshmen that y'all talk about, what are y'all trying to do for them to get them to help you guys get where y'all want to go?
We basically trying to get them to trust us because, for instance, Pon and I and one of the seniors, we're the only people that's ever been to Boston College. Like, everybody else that's on the team hasn't been to all the teams that we're going to play.
Oh, wow.
So we have, like, a lot of experience, and, we've had people before us that gave us advice or, like, led us. So we just really trying to get them to put their faith in us and trust us, blind faith. That's what my coach really, like, preaches to us.
Bird
And
box.
so
Yeah, everybody bird box.
That's a good one.
Everybody bird boxing out
Right
here.
with
Matter of fact, they need to start warming up with blindfolds on.
Make the shots.
that was funny.
Make the
The
shots.
goal is right there.
Trust us.
I didn't mean to go there with that. I'm sorry.
Here you go.
I told you I'm gonna be difficult to deal with.
I did watch that, though.
You did.
Yeah, that's for.
You finally watched something I asked you to watch?
Hey, I watched a few Netflix.
Man, this guy, man.
When we come back, we want to talk a little bit about what you two ladies, about y'all. I mean, we've talked about.
We're gonna get out of y'all business.
If I get in your business,
Yeah, if we get in your
business, especially coming all the way from Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that when we come back. Stay with us.
Honey, what you cook for dinner tonight?
You want the good news or the bad news first?
The bad.
Well, there's no bad news then because tonight we're gonna have Jerk Palace!
Call Jerk Palace for authentic Caribbean cuisine, including vegetarian entrees with authentic Caribbean flavor. Call 770-892-5049. Located at 6221 Jonesboro Road, Highway 54 in Morrow, Georgia. Jerk Palace.
We're more connected than ever before. 90% of America's students use some form of social media, but not all of it's used in a good way. Hurtful posts online are leading to social isolation for many. Psychologists say it's bullying in a brand new way. Well, Beyond Differences and I Keep Safe are looking to change that with ideas for students, their parents, and even teachers. Take the pledge to be kind online and learn more at wearekindonline.com.
It is Sean Prime from Inside the Loop with myself and Brenna B, and I've been talking about Jeans Body Tech for a minute simply because it's a premier gym in a pristine spot without a premium price. All the weight you need, all the machines you want, free parking, all in Buckhead. Come on, it's crazy. 700 Miami Circle is where you want to work out today. And for those who are feeling a little bit down because you may not have followed through on the healthy New Year resolution thing, hey, it's still the new year. You can start today. Look at yourself a year from now and hello, is that you? Because you're looking good, like snack-like. Yes, you are. 700 Miami Circle, or go to facebook.com/Jeans Body Tech, also known as JBT Fitness. Either way, $49 is nothing to pay to feel your best every day. SSNATL.com. Sensation Station Network.
We're back. You're tuned into the Crush Sports Talk right now on the Sensation Station Network. We're right now in our crushing interview with two Georgia Tech ladies. Francesca Pon from Bassano del Grappa.
Correct. Perfect.
Oh man, that boy been preaching all day, man. Gone somewhere with all day. He is getting better in 2019 as well.
And from the Queen City,
Uptown.
Shannon Scott. So let me start with you. You in Italy, you balling, you're doing your thing.
How do you get to Georgia Tech?
How do they say, how does Coach Joe say, come on, you got to be a part of this team?
So we had a teammate, Antonia Pereson, that is from Italy, that played with us, and she helped me like coming here and stuff like that. Coach Joe first recruited me, and I need to be honest, I wasn't looking forward to come to America because I didn't know any word in English. I didn't know anything.
Wow.
Yeah, when I first came here, it was like a disaster. Yeah. So at the beginning, I was a little like, I don't know if I should go or not. But then, like, Coach Jo came to Italy. She came multiple times, not just one time, just to see me, just to talk to me. AT helped me, like, translate it a little bit, you know. So at the end, like, my parents too, like, told me, listen, like, it's a life experience. You can go if you, like, don't like it at all. If you, like, I don't know, you can go back whenever you want to. So just try. And then, so I came here. I mean, the first period was a little hard, you know, with English. 2 days after I came here, I had to go to class.
So let me ask that, though. I mean, you don't know, but you got to go to class still, right?
Yes.
So how did that work?
So the first period, I was going to class, but I did not know a word. Like, I was coming off the class, I would start crying. I'm like, how am I going to do it? Like, I didn't know what was going on in the class at all. And then...
Because you're not just going to any regular institution. You're going to Georgia Tech.
Right.
Yeah.
You going to school?
Yeah. But behind me, I had, like, a great coach, great teammates, great coaches and stuff. Like, it was like my second family, and they helped me go through all my problems and everything. So now I can say that is, of course, one of the best experience of my life, because, you know, play in America, I think, is the dream for every basketball player, because where is basketball from, right?
Wow.
So for me, playing here was like a huge honor and everything. I was just a little bit scared because of the English part, but now that I'm fine with it, like, I enjoy it a lot.
Wow.
And I travel in places that I would never travel in my whole life. Like, my first 2 years, we went to Bahamas.
Wow.
This year, we went to Mexico, in Cancun. And I mean, I'm traveling all over America for the whole year, so, like, I just see places that I probably wouldn't see.
Do you call and be like, hi, I'm going all over the place when you call home? Right?
Yeah, and I would say I'm using the private jet too, so they're all jealous. All my friends, everybody.
They like,
Yeah.
Like, come over there.
Let me get recruited.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your journey. How you get from the Queen City, you pass all these schools.
Thank you, Mace. How did she pass all those schools?
And you in Atlanta.
Tobacco Road.
Ceiling is the
Okay.
roof.
I know, right?
Well, I actually wasn't gonna play basketball in college, so
Because you're a track star. Let's keep going.
yeah. Well, actually, I was torn between whether to pick volleyball or basketball. Like, my junior year in high school, I was like, I really did not know which sport to pick. I was like, I really had to make like a pros and cons list. Like, I really didn't know, but I ended up choosing basketball and sticking with it. And so, you know, I was going through the recruitment process. I was a little bit behind because I've been playing so many sports. I had never really, like, focused on it. But once I started focusing more on it, I started getting a lot better and started getting more attention to myself. So I went on my visits, and I originally committed and signed with the University of Kentucky. And
Wow.
and so I was cool with going there and everything, but then a lot of the players were, like, started leaving, and I was kind of concerned about that. I didn't know
Right.
what was happening. The girl that was coming in my class decided to get a release, like, people were decommitting, stuff like that, and I didn't know what was going on. And so I decided that the best decision for me was to look for a different school.
Right.
And so that's when Georgia Tech came into the picture. And it was really late in my recruiting process. It was like the end of May, like it was almost the 1st of June. And I decided to take a visit to Georgia Tech, and I really fell in love with it. I liked what the school had to offer. The biggest thing that drew me was every 1 out of 6 people that graduate from Georgia Tech become a millionaire, because, you know, us millennials, we like money and stuff. So that really drew me into the
I'm in
school.
technology too. iPhone 10s, iPhone.
Yeah. And then they in the ACC, you know, 7 teams out of our conference are in the top 25. So that's, like, really good competition to play basketball.
Yeah.
It's in Atlanta, which is, like, a great hub for a lot of things, like business, fun, school, like a lot of stuff. So that's really what pulled me in.
Well, I guess it don't hurt too. Y'all in the middle of downtown Atlanta. Like, y'all, you guys can get everywhere.
Yeah.
Simple.
So when you first got here, Francesca, what did you think of Atlanta? I know you were a little nervous about the English, but just being in the heart of the city, what was that like for you?
I mean, I came from a city that had 50,000 people, so it's a little town, you know. So when I came here, I was like, oh my God, I was shocked. But I really like it. I mean, I knew Atlanta was like that, and AT made me drive all over Atlanta. She showed me a lot of places, and we went to the Martin Luther King, where he has the, how you say?
Memorial?
Yes, memorial. And I mean, I just liked it. But at the beginning, I was a little like shocked because I'm used to like go out with the same people, you know, we're a little group of people. Everybody knows each other where I'm from, so it's just different. It was completely different.
Well, I gotta ask this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You been to Waffle House yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
But not a lot of time.
But you've been.
Yes.
You official.
Yeah.
You official
Once again.
ATL.
We come back, man. We're going to talk. Y'all both came in the same class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, real quick before you go, when you first saw her, like, from Italy, what was your thoughts seeing Francesca as part of your squad, as the freshman squad?
I thought it was really cool. One of the first questions I asked her was, how old was she? Because she came later than all of us.
Yeah.
And she was like, hi, my name is Francesca.
She's got that out. I'm going to give you what I know right now. Only phrase I know.
Sensation Station Network. SSNATL.com.
Sensation Station, Roll Lewis Enterprise, and Radio 2 Atlanta presents the Smooth Sensational Praise Concert Series. One incredible evening, Saturday, January the 26th, 2019, at Prince Hall, 7340 Old National Highway in Riverdale, Georgia, with special guests, Dove and Stella Award nominee Lisa McClendon. Along with the Soul Train and 15-time Stella Award winner, Ben Tankard.
You bring out the best in me.
Now, along with Lisa McClendon and Ben Tankard, the concert series will include some of the best gospel talent in the nation. Tickets are only $15, and you can reserve your ticket by logging on to www.ssnatl.com or eventbrite.com/smooth sensational praise right now. It's your time, it's your year. Come and celebrate and praise with Lisa McClendon.
You are holy.
And Ben Tankard at the Smooth Sensational Praise Concert Series.
Indoor baseball, anyone?
Most party fouls are pretty dumb, but if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Learn more at ultimatepartyfoul.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Already coaching? Everybody's a coach these days. I get it. Life coach, relationship coach, financial coach. But you want to be a coach with integrity. So get certified and do it the right way. Or add coaching to the work that you already do. Join a cohort or take classes at your own pace. We have knowledgeable instructors. We have a life-changing curriculum. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com to learn more.
My savings are gone.
Okay, where were they last?
Here, right before I spent them on the vacation to Aruba.
Weird. Not weird. Not saving now means no money later. For free ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. This message brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
We're more connected than ever before. 90% of America's students use some form of social media, but not all of it's used in a good way. Hurtful posts online are leading to social isolation for many. Psychologists say it's bullying in a brand new way. Well, Beyond Differences and I Keep Safe are looking to change that with ideas for students, their parents, and even teachers. Take the pledge to be kind online and learn more at wearekindonline.com.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You've accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
No, sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, it's spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org. A public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Sensation Station Network. SSNATL.com.
We're back. Thank you for joining us, the Crush Sports Talk. Right now, we're in our crushing interview with two Georgia Tech women basketball players, Janet Scott and Francesca Pond. And we were just going through and talking with these ladies about their journey to Georgia Tech. Let's talk about your playing in the ACC or playing Division I basketball. We'll start with you, Janet. You was at the trying to decide if you were going to play, but then you decided to play. What the first thing to open up your eyes when you were like, oh, these girls can really play? What was it about? What was the first thing that you learned when you first started playing basketball at this level?
I think when I first started playing basketball at this level, it really started more so like in the workouts, the summer workouts. That's when I saw like the intensity in my teammates. Like they was going hard. Like even like in the weight room, just seeing like how they was really just getting after lifting big weights and stuff. That's when I was like, yeah, this is like the top
People don't
basketball.
think in high school, they forget that that's the big difference, that weight room. People forget about that.
Like I never lifted before I got to college, and so like I didn't know how to do any of the stuff that we had to do in the weight room. And I was seeing like some of my teammates lifting like bench pressing like 150, like 160. I was like, wow. Like, yeah.
They putting the big plate on.
Yeah.
Hey, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. What about you? What caught you, Francesca, when you first came to play basketball?
I mean, how loud they were. Like everybody in the court was like so loud. Everybody was talking. Like, you know, we had to repeat the calls. We had to talk the whole time. Like when I was in Italy, only the point guard was calling for the play, and that's it. So I was a little like confused at the beginning, because everybody was screaming, you know, during practice, and I was like, what's going on? Like everybody, like I don't know. It was just hard, but then I got used to it.
Yeah.
Winning freshman of the year. How was that feeling?
I mean, I didn't expect that at the beginning. I was like, it was a huge honor for me, because I knew ACC was the best conference in America.
Yes.
As Channing says, seven teams are in the top 25. So, yeah, I can define it as a best conference in America. So there are a lot of talented players that I played against. So it was pretty hard. I worked very hard to achieve this accomplishment. And when like Coach Joe told me, I remember we were going to the ACC tournament. I think she grabbed me. We were at the airport, and she told me they said that you were the ACC freshman of the year. So I was like, damn, and I was like so happy. I didn't know how to react, but I was really happy.
And what we want to make sure is we got you ladies. Y'all about to start ACC play. Y'all start Thursday versus Boston College. And then Sunday, the defending national champs come in. Real quick about that, if y'all come to the game this Sunday, first 500 students get free Adidas T-shirts. I think we're going to sneak in and get our shirts.
Boy, I'm there.
That's first 500 fans. First 500 students receive Girl Scout cookie Thin Mints. You can't beat that. And then also, y'all students out there, y'all need to be loud this Sunday. I'm just going to tell you right there, the Cambridge need to be rocking. Because also, they with your buzz card, they're going to announce some TV winners. You can't beat that, so need me a buzz card. Can I borrow yours? What is it about your game? Tell us about your game. How do you feel what you do best? What is it about your game? Just talk about it.
I think I do best just being like a hustle player, like just rebounding, playing defense. Like that's how I like to start my game. That's how I get myself hyped up and ready to play, just by going hard, like just trying to stop the ball handler, try to get every rebound, just being that toughness player.
So now you don't get your ankle broken now like that, right?
Oh no.
No YouTube highlights on me.
You know they be y'all
not doing that.
Y'all on it.
I got to ask you guys. I can't get off the swag. I saw the football team. They broke out the blue on blue uniform. Any tricks Adidas got up the sleeve for you guys for the ACC?
I don't know. I mean, Coach Joe, she always be having us right. Like,
yeah,
at school,
y'all be fresh.
All the football, all the men's basketball, they are always so jealous of us because we have the best gear.
I noticed. I noticed y'all shoe game.
Fresh.
Yeah.
I'd be a little jealous too.
I want y'all to wear all black. I think y'all Adidas, give them an all black uniform. Give it to them.
Francesca,
cool.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
So, your game, is it more inside, outside? You're a big guard. You're 6'1". You playing
Yeah.
the guard. So, what would you define your game as?
But I would define myself as a shooter. Yeah, everybody define me as a shooter, 3-point shooter. But like this year, I'm working more to get more like penetration, more dribble pull up, work like pass the ball inside and get off the ball off a slice. So I'm working to do everything, but my strength is of course the 3-point shooter.
How's your defense? Is it good?
Yeah, my defense is pretty good. Like I'm first in deflection in the team, so.
Well, it seems that Coach Joe, you can't play for Coach Joe if you don't play defense.
Yeah, you definitely.
Yeah. I got that from her while she was in here. Matter of fact, I slapped the floor last time we got in here. Yeah, she scared me.
Y'all almost made her run. We had
Right.
So, talk to us. How intense is Coach Joe? Don't worry. She might not be listening.
She might be watching film.
What you think? How intense is Coach Joe?
Coach Joe is very intense. She's demanding. Like she's not gonna let you settle. She sees potential in everybody and sees what everyone can do, and so she wants to pull it out. Like she cannot see you settle. Like she cannot see you just go through the motions. Like that is something that just does not sit well with her at all. So she gets it out of you. She makes you better. She makes you make the team better too.
Francesca, I can only imagine when she starts screaming at you like, I don't understand.
That's when I play that card. I'll be like,
I remember the first time I messed up something. She was yelling at me for like 5 minutes, and at the end she was like, "Did you understand?" I was like, "No," and everybody started laughing. But I really didn't understand what she mean. Like I didn't know like what she said and everything, and then she started laughing too because she didn't know what to say.
That would definitely be my battle cry. Like, Coach, no. I had cue cards and everything. Like, me don't understand.
Thumb up. We come out, man. We're going to start wrapping it up with these ladies. Stay with us.
They got to get some rest.
Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win the Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second. Coming to Tampa Bay, I said we want to win the Super Bowl, and I believe we will.
From IamSecond.com.
We came close, but never really did win that championship.
Former NFL head coach Tony Dungy.
At the end of my 6th year, I was fired, and it was one of the biggest disappointments of my life. Next year, I'm in Indianapolis, get to the playoffs, but get knocked out again. And for the next couple of years, it's the same thing. Everyone is saying Colts are never going to win one. And I did wonder, why didn't it pan out the way I thought it would? But I determined that I had to have Christ first, and that everything else came below that, including my own desires. The next year, that ended up being our year to go to the Super Bowl and win it, and it was a wonderful feeling. Every decision I make, I'm going to make it through the lens of Jesus Christ, and He guide us to that ultimate victory. I'm Tony Dungy, and I am second.
Already coaching? Everybody's a coach these days. I get it. Life coach, relationship coach, financial coach. But you want to be a coach with integrity. So get certified and do it the right way. Or add coaching to the work that you already do. Join a cohort or take classes at your own pace. We have knowledgeable instructors. We have a life-changing curriculum. Go to academyofcreativecoaching.com to learn more.
Whoa, long time no see. It's me, the Rock t-shirt in the back of your closet. Dude, remember? You crowd surfed in me, man. But you haven't worn me in like forever. I get it, you're retired, but I still got some rock left in me. So take me to Goodwill, where I can really make a difference.
Your donations to Goodwill create jobs, training programs, and education assistance for people in your community. To find your nearest donation center, go to goodwill.org. Donate stuff. Create jobs. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
We're back, man. We got a quick segment real quick. I just want to ask you ladies, beating Georgia. Have you felt the rivalry yet? Did it feel good to beat Georgia this year?
Yeah.
So good. I know you had. I mean, do you feel the rivalry with Georgia?
Definitely, most definitely. Like, cause our one of our like hashtags or slogans is to hell with Georgia.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that had to feel good for you too, Francesca.
Yes, like coming here, I didn't know there was like a big difference between Georgia and Georgia Tech, but then they made me understand. So now I feel it too. Yeah.
And the program got it was crazy because the boys should have beat them as well.
Yeah.
They should have. I don't know what happened, but as long as the ladies won, we good, man.
Yeah.
The guys, they can't shoot. I'm sorry. Y'all can't shoot. I believe y'all can beat the guys. I'm just being real.
We defended our home court. Like our freshman and our junior year, we won. So.
So y'all 2 out of 3, huh? Versus Georgia.
Yeah.
Then y'all beat Georgia State. So y'all running the state right now.
Yeah, right.
We're running the state.
Yeah.
Hey, Malik, sorry about that, Malik. Sorry about that. Malik. State grad. Yeah, So y'all running the state. That has to be important. You got some games you come on. But, it just looks good. So starting Thursday, you got the ACC. What are you looking forward to against Boston College?
You can go.
Against Boston College, I'm just looking forward to just starting our first game off, our freshmen getting their first taste of the ACC.
On the road.
And just getting that win. Yeah.
Break them rooks in. It's always good to break rooks.
When we come back, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to talk Sunday. Got to make sure we get Sunday in.
Oh,
yeah. Notre Dame's coming.
I'll be there.
Yeah. I'll be there. Crush.
You don't usually get a stock tip from a 16-year-old, but I'm here to tell you about a different kind of stock. It's called Better Futures, a stock for social change that's not about making money. Instead, you invest to help students like me go to college. This is beyond a simple donation. It's the opportunity for America to invest in its kids and take an active stake in the future of the country. The return on your investment isn't money. What you get back is knowing you protected our potential. So one day, that potential can grow up to become surgeons and architects, executives and engineers. People who can change the future just by being a part of it. My name is Alicia, and I am your dividend.
Invest in better futures with UNCF. Visit uncf.org/invest. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, but a wonderful thing to invest in. A public service announcement brought to you by UNCF and the Ad Council.
Hi, I'm Danica Patrick. Watching my nieces grow, play, and learn is amazing, but not every child gets to be carefree. 1 in 6 kids in the U.S. are hungry. This breaks my heart, and it's something that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and gives it to families in need. To help, visit feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
1 in 7 Americans will struggle with addiction during their lifetime. Want to know how you can help? Go to heretolisten.com for tips and tools to help turn addiction around. A public service announcement brought to you by the Ad Council.
This is big business. This is the American way. Station Network. See ya.
Craig, Jack, Yee, Black on.
Dominant home court.
Crust. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. And that's all she wrote. End zone touchdown.
We're right now. You listen to the Crush Sports Talk on the Sensation Station Network. We're in our Crushing interview. Finishing up our Crushing interview with them. 2 lovely ladies, 2 young ladies from Georgia Tech, Channing Scott and Francesca Pond.
Ballers.
Make sure y'all stay a little late. I'm gonna unleash Macy up on all y'all who are. Macy, I gotta let you get on, you Georgia fan, man. We talked about this weeks ago about they think they should have been in the playoff, but we're gonna unleash.
Man, listen, you better be worried about Texas.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
The mascot, Ugga almost got beat up already for the game. The big
Big Texas, the steer.
steer tried to get Uga. So come on, Georgia fans, stop.
So we get into this ACC play, ladies. We talked about Boston College. Tell people, the Georgia Tech Nation, why you should be there on Sunday.
Let's go.
We play against the defending national champions, Notre Dame. Yeah, #1 in the country.
Oh, I really will be there.
Yeah.
I just
Yep.
thought about something. Yeah, I really be there.
So you gonna be ready. You got it. I mean, just to know that you got to take care of home. You got to take care of Boston College first.
Yes.
We understand that, game at a time. But just wanting your friends and your people and the students to show up, this could be big. You need it to be turned out. You need McCamus Pavilion as loud as you can get it this week. Right, Shannon?
Yes, we need it to be packed. Like, we need that support from everyone in the city.
I don't hear no excuses. Well, it was another game. No, it wasn't. The game of the week, Georgia Tech, Notre Dame.
Francesca, I got another Atlanta question for you. The varsity. You like the varsity?
Never been there.
It's right up the street. Right across the street.
We go to Goodfellas.
I know. I went.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No wonder. I apologize.
Good fellas, yeah.
Good job.
Good fellas.
Yeah.
Good job.
I feel
Don't worry about the varsity now.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the varsity now.
Real quick, we're going to ask you a couple questions. Make sure I'm asking you. You can throw a few questions. Francesca, what's your favorite hip-hop song or hip-hop music that you listen to right now?
Right now, I mean, I like Drake. Yeah, so.
Good pick.
Yeah, I
Good
would
pick.
say Drake.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick. And for you, it got to be the Migos.
Nah, I
No.
actually like R&B.
Woo. That
Yeah.
was soul. That Charlotte soul. That low. Yeah. Queen City. She is true. Power 98. No Limit Larry. All that stuff.
All right. Shannon, what's the most points you ever scored in a game, high school or college?
33.
And somebody in this room has a video out there of them dunking.
Who was that? You got hops like that?
Oh yeah, I got hot.
Okay.
What? You ain't see that video? I sent it to you.
Send it to me.
I sent it to you. I went in the backyard and looked at my goal and was like,
Yeah, too high.
yeah, those days are dead.
That's why she volleyball, basketball.
Yeah. She
Same.
went to a pretty popular high school in the Queen City.
Queen City.
Yeah, they got it in up there.
What's the most points you scored in high school, Francesca?
I mean, we don't have the high school team,
Right.
actually, but the most point, probably 51.
They won.
Yeah, I was.
Did y'all win?
Yeah, we won. But like, you know, in
But you
Italy,
get
they're like, I'm a call it conference, but they're not conference because then, like, it's kind of similar, but it's not conference. We play like, Italy is divided in regions, and usually during the year we play against the teams in our region, and then we do the finals a week where there is the finals against like the best in the nation.
Okay.
So in our region there were like very good teams, if I need to be honest. So yeah, we won probably that game. We won probably by 60. So it wasn't like
So
a
you put up
huge
51
game.
and y'all won
Yeah.
by 60?
Yeah, it wasn't a huge game, but
Boy, I would love to see the footage on that. And it had to be in the flow of the game because, you know, I had a career high like 8, so I'm trying to just figure out. Like,
I had 8 too.
You did?
Yeah, I put up
Yeah,
8.
man, I was balling too. 8 points.
Well, we thank you, ladies.
Hey, we won.
Well, thank you, ladies, for coming on.
Looking at me like
We're going to see y'all Sunday, so make sure y'all don't treat us like strangers. We'll be there.
Oh, no, I'm being warm up.
Any shout-outs y'all want to give before you leave?
I'm being
Shout-outs?
I just want to say shout out to our team. You know, Swarm.
together we swarm.
Yes, we do.
We
Take that, Uga.
Sunday, guys, make sure if you're in the Atlanta area, you don't want to miss this game. It's going to be, I'm calling it upset.
Malik get to use his iPhone 10 take out a group photo.
It's going to be clear. Yeah.
Sensation Station, Roll Lewis Enterprise, and Radio to Atlanta presents the Smooth Sensational Praise Concert Series. One Incredible Evening, Saturday, January the 26th, 2019, at Prince Hall, 7340 Old National Highway in Riverdale, Georgia. With special guests, Dove and Stella Award nominee Lisa McClendon. Along with the